Man, listen, right? I'm looking at this bullshit on TV, right? Swamp stories, right? I'm not saying it ain't a bad, well, I ain't knocking dog. Do what you do to get money, right? But what I notice is, what I be noticing is how they look, man, look, dog, look. Look, dog, all they showing is niggas outside with ski masks on and guns. Where you gonna find that at, man? Real talk. What y'all say, the red zone, right? So what I gotta ride y'all through that motherfucker? Like, I'm from the west side, Schoolcraft, my baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Finkel 6 Mile. I'm on the east side, 7 Mile, 6 Mile, 8 Mile. I'm on the number streets. I'm in Brightmoor. This is every day, every single fucking day. I'm on the east and west side, bro. I'm all over. I hustle, my baby. So it's crazy because I just watched some shit off Chicago, out of Chicago, and they was talking about what you call them niggas, the old block niggas and all that shit. And then they same thing they do here. They do this. Oh, they beefing with these guys over here, and they beefing with them, bro. And literally, man, when you live in that motherfucker, it's bad, but it ain't that bad, dog. Like they make that shit like it's just so fucking notorious. Like we in a third world fucking country. Like nigga, if you just a motherfucker, it can happen. But listen, bro, it's not like these motherfuckers geek shit up and make it look way worse. And I don't like that shit, man. That shit played out. When you was younger, that would have been cool to let motherfuckers know, look, my city bought it like this. But at this point in time in life, man, come on, man. We don't need no more bad reputation, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nowhere in Detroit, Michigan, you gonna ride around in the summertime and catch 10 niggas outside with ski masks on and fully automatic weapons with drums on them. It's not gonna happen, bro. Unless it's a fucking video shoot or somebody said, look, bring the camera. That's facts, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, the shit go down, man. But listen, when you start geeking these hoods up, like they so violent and like they so bothered and they doing this and this, they try to stand on that shit. And they not even laying like that, man. Like half these motherfucking neighborhoods, yeah, of course it's crime, of course it's murders, bro. But y'all make that shit look like it's just so, y'all 10 times that shit. So people be skeptical. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not people be skeptical, people be wanting to know, like, damn, is that shit really laying like that? Or I'm scared to go over here on 7 Mile. And that stops a lot of progress for our neighborhood. Because y'all not scaring white people out the neighborhood. For motherfucking show. White people and Mexicans gonna move right in with all the niggas and they not gonna be touched. So y'all not scaring no other races that wanna buy properties here. You know what I'm saying? So you can cancel that. But what are you doing? Most black people be like, man, why would I go over here to this trash ass shit? This is how black people thinking that's willing to invest and buying their own city. Like, man, I'm not going over here for these niggas to fuck my shit up. You out here, you put some, you know what I'm saying? So it's we fucking ourselves up by letting motherfuckers put this false advertised shit out here. Because that's what Swamp Stories just did, bro. You know what I'm saying? You talking about some shit that you don't know. You listen, and listen, you got to think about the information that you got. And how did you get it? Like, how are you telling how many pills these motherfuckers get, where they get them from and all that? So you had to sit down with what? A motherfucking rat, right? And what do a rat word mean? Nothing, right? So how the fuck would you know all that unless you talking to a goddamn informant or a rat? Because who gonna tell you how many pills we get in and how many murders that happen over here? How do you know that? And if you get in any other type of way through the government or through a source, that means that these motherfuckers know what's going on and they must be putting it there. Am I right? So yeah, I get tired of seeing this shit, bro. Cause like I be looking at Chicago and I be like, God damn, I'm from Detroit and I damn near don't want to go to Chicago. But then I got a cousin stay in Chicago. This nigga got a Maybach, a Range Rover, a fucking, what else? My cousin got a Range Rover, a fucking Maybach, a Maserati convertible, and one more car. I think a Benz, the two-door, right? All his cars, all this shit legal. He, nigga, iced out everywhere he go. He through Chicago, my dog. Nothing never happened to him, never been touched, none of that shit, my nigga. So, so y'all try to make it seem like, don't come here, it's so motherfucking scary. Now, it is places, of course, in every city. You got to move anywhere with common sense. I'm from Detroit, right? And I know at certain times and certain places, you just don't go, no. You just don't go certain places. Every nigga in the city, I don't give a fuck who you are, how tough you think you are. It's places at certain times you just know not to go. It's not for you to be there because you're not from there. You know what I'm saying? But all this extraordinary bullshit they putting out here, It's fuck shit. But back to the Chicago shit. So you look at O Block and all that shit. They make that shit seem so scandalous. Like it's just. But then you listen to people that stay there, and they be these motherfuckers ride around Chicago every day, even though it's violent. Even I be watching the documentaries. Some guys ride right on through there. If you from there, you know how to move and groove in that motherfucker, man. Y'all motherfuckers make it seem like it just ain't safe for nobody. Like, I mean, you get what I'm saying? These motherfuckers over exaggerate this shit to no meaning. And when you do that type of shit and you show this type of activity, these kids think that shit cute. They think, oh, that's my neighborhood. I'm from such and such. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Old Block. Oh, I'm from Detroit on the red zone. So hell yeah, that's right. That's right. Y'all see, nigga, we bought it. So they try to stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? More so than what it was. So really, you just making it worse. It's like, what's the purpose of showing this shit? What's the purpose? Like, tell me about it. Like, what's your thing more than to get views? And I understand that's what we in this shit for. And you can't say you just reporting on what's happening because that's not what's happening. You're lying. You over exaggerating shit. So it's not like you saying what's the truth about this shit. Because nigga, nowhere I go do I see niggas, 10 niggas. I have yet to see 10 niggas outside with automatic weapons unless it's a video shoot in Detroit, Michigan. And like I said, I be around this motherfucker all the time. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's bad here, nigga, but mind your fucking business like anywhere else. You'll be all right, my dog. And know you got to know the rules when you in the ghetto. But this shit is soon to change, though, man. Like I said, we got to change this whole outlook on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like every time they show anywhere in Detroit, Michigan, Chicago, Philly, they show the worst shit you can find. Like really in Detroit. I can't speak on Chicago. I never been there. Or I've been there, but I never really been in the hood like that. Lived in Philadelphia, North Philadelphia, nigga, Broad and Allegheny, North Philadelphia, nigga. So don't tell me this shit about no slums. But what I'm saying is, dog, in Detroit, when y'all motherfuckers come here, y'all be showing all these motherfucking deserted, dilapidated ass communities. When Detroit has the best look, nigga, our ghetto look better than most you motherfucker suburbs. The same motherfucker that's shooting the camera there, I promise you, bro, I can show you a house that's 10 times your shit in Detroit, Michigan, not on the outskirts. I don't give a fuck where you live in America. I can show you a house that's fucking yours over in Detroit, Michigan. I don't give a fuck if you live in a hood somewhere else, out in a middle class white neighborhood, you live in a middle upper class, or you live in a $1 million neighborhood. I can show you a house in Detroit, Michigan that's fucking your shit over. I can go to the ghetto, nigga. I'm fucking slapping on myself. I'm so mad. I can go to the motherfucking ghetto, nigga, the deepest ghetto on the west side of fucking Detroit, and I can show you a motherfucking house that's fucking over everything in a motherfucking suburb. You know what I'm saying? Like up to $500,000 houses. I can show you a house that a motherfucker actually paid $25,000 for in the hood that'll fuck your $500,000 house over. You think I'm bullshitting? Let's go put some money up. And I promise you, I'll show you. I can show you that these houses right here was going for less than $25,000. You can get probably even still now. 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom brick houses, nice yards, 2-car garage with brick garage, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? 3,000 square foot, motherfuckers. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? We live in we just are our worst enemies. Niggas is we our worst fucking enemies. You know what I'm saying? And we like that shit. See, these young kids, they like that shit, bro. They like when niggas come show the slum because we want to be so tough and all that. But that shit played out, nigga. Now it's time to show, hey, fuck the beef shit. See, nigga, po niggas always fucked it up. Like, bitch niggas always fucked the world up. It wasn't about no getting money. Niggas out here just wanted to be violent. For some reason, niggas was out here fucked up, mama smoking crack, came from nothing. They didn't know how to move, but violent. That's why on the west side of Detroit and the east is a difference. Like a lot of west side niggas is known for getting, even though east side niggas is getting a lot of money too, but west side motherfuckers, when you listen to anybody talk from the east and west, it was like motherfuckers who grew up on the west grew up 9 times out of 10, even our killers. Even our biggest drug dealers, they gonna say they had both their parents in the house. They had a nice house upbringing, family worked for the plan or did this and that. I just heard a killer last night. Watch my man shit. I was watching Petty Tupac, and he had Mark McLeod on there, a nigga from my hood, right? I'm from Mansfield. He from Rutherford. You know what I'm saying? I'm from, Schoolcraft. He from Finkel, but I'm over there, right? It's right down the street. I can't speak on this shit like that, but listen, man, it's niggas like that that's in there that supposedly had killed a lot of motherfuckers, man. That you ask them, how did you grow up? Nigga, I had both my parents. I had pretty much everything I ever wanted. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody who come from the ghetto didn't grow up fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's not true when motherfuckers see what happens is when you growing up, you get caught up in the hood because that crack epidemic fucked a lot of families up, dog. It just tore us apart. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta think right after or in the middle of the crack epidemic came gangster rap. So them two together, gangster rap and the crack epidemic did more harm to me than slavery, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. At least through slavery, we stuck together and we had some type of togetherness then trying to get out that shit. Once we got out of slavery, then we came to the cities, they had to do something. Like, we can't have these niggas all in one pile of niggas and then they gonna stick together. No, we gotta do something. So what we do, we put crack in there, put all these guns in our neighborhood. Then, what next? Gangster rap. Yeah, that shit, man, that shit just didn't come out of nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? That gangster rap and crack shit was, I told you, worse than slavery, bro. It killed us, man. Now everybody want to be tough. Everybody want to go against each other. Everybody want to stun on each other. Because once you had the motherfucker, once you got the, you talking about getting money, selling dope and all this shit and doing killings, next thing you know, you come out with the puffies. Now it's like everything is materialistic. Now niggas go from that to that. Now it's like, okay, fuck this cheap ass Jeeps. Back when I was coming up, nigga, you could be the rich, a multi-millionaire. Niggas only wanted a Benz 190 or a Nissan truck. You know what? Them bitches cost 10, 12,000 in. You could be a multi-millionaire and buy your whole crew. Them vets was costing what, $20,000 then to buy a vet, and niggas was making $1 million a day, $100,000 a day in some spots. Shit really wasn't costing nothing. But then niggas had to go step their game up. All right, nigga, we ain't riding that shit no more. We ride Rolls Royce, Bentleys, and Ferraris now, nigga. So it just became like a keep up with the Joneses type of situation. And on top of that, we not even sticking together, bro. We beefing with each other. And the thing is, we could have all got money. We could have all still be getting money right fucking now, living our best life. We could have took what they gave us, tried to fuck us over, and the shit that they tried to give us, we could have made sugar out that shit, baked the whole cake with it. But the problem was the violence. The violence is the problem. Niggas don't know they listen to these hoe ass, nothing ass rappers. The rap. See, listen, bro. In the '80s, listen to the Chambers Brothers. Listen to any of these, the Curry Boys. They'll tell you back then it wasn't as violent. Yeah, it was violence then, because it was crack. Niggas was robbing and shit, but it wasn't just. It was different somehow. Like they said when it's violent back then, but motherfucker, you had 1,000 murders in a year. But that because it was a drug war back then. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was beefing over territory and shit. But man, we could have took that shit, bro. If when the gangster rap started in like the late '80s, that's when the violence was, I think, the most. You would go from like when NWA first came out. That really, I bet you, anytime before Eazy-E came along, I guarantee you the numbers wasn't that bad. Look at the year Eazy-E them dropped was 86, 87, 88, 89, whatever year that shit became, that's when it just got, well, actually you had Ice-T and niggas like that back then. So you know what I'm saying, for real, that gangster music just pushed it to like another level. It just, everybody wanted to be hard. Everybody listen to these fake ass gangsters. These niggas ain't never shot a gun. Probably don't even know how to use a gun, my nigga. Look at NWA. Look at all them niggas. Ain't none of them niggas tough. None of them niggas. Like the average nigga will smack any one of them hoe ass niggas, including Eazy-E. I'm being real. Nigga would have smacked Dre, Ice Cube, would have robbed them. Them niggas would have came here and got robbed naked, my nigga. They not cut like that. They rapping that shit, and that's crazy. People couldn't even see past that shit. Niggas just listen to that shit and so enthused with it that's what everybody wanted to do. And that was our worst downfall, my nigga. That violent shit. You cannot get money and beef. It don't go together. That brings too much heat when it's murders and, motherfuckers out here doing whole shit. Niggas out here who was getting money. Now I understand a nigga being a gang like that. Like, look, man, this is our shit right here. We from here. We grew up on Schoolcraft. Y'all on that block. This our block, nigga. We hustling like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here. We not gonna come over there, but we all get along, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We could have made it like that and got money, man. But when when say, look, man, all that stealing shit, it ain't gonna happen in our neighborhood, bro. All that shooting shit, no. The kids gotta go up here and go to school and all that shit. We could have took that shit and made a positive out of it, man. But instead, that shit divided us so fucking far and beyond that it's unbelievable. Even to the day, man. Even to the day, we hate